Hello, Elijah.
Hey, bud. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay.
Are you excited for Star Wars?
No.
Okay, so we have gathered here today at this table, as you will.
Yes.
A very special episode, the Hot Takes Rise of Skywalker predictions video.
Wow.
So at some point in our lives, everyone at the table here has been a fan of Star Wars, only to have their hearts ripped out by Disney. We'd like to bring on the show. Please welcome Bennett Parnell, my friend from work.
Wow, thank you guys for having me. It's such an honor.
Yes. Are you excited for Star Wars, Bennett?
Excited is a word.
It is
I
a word.
use
That
it
is
in
correct.
this sentence.
Wow.
Yeah. No.
I
After
agree.
Last Jedi.
I agree.
So, Disney is verging on being a monopoly.
Of course.
They are acquiring all your favorite things. I don't know if you saw yesterday, Bennett. They had a thing where they put out all the shows that are going to be on Disney Plus, and it was literally a surplus of everything you could possibly imagine from everything their vast, infinite money has acquired.
Wow, that is absolutely impressive. Please remember, guys, stay tuned for the live version of High School Musical. I know everyone's been waiting for it.
So they famously bought Star Wars from the great George Lucas,
Yes.
dad, back in, I believe, 2012 for, honestly, the low price of $4 billion, because I think they made that back within 2 movies.
Wow.
Shortly after that, George said he felt betrayed by Disney after basically saying, we don't care about your ideas. You may have invented this thing that we're going to profit off of, but we are going to run it into the ground without your opinions. I didn't like that, Elijah.
Just gonna blow it up.
Yes.
Like that star, just blow it up.
So with the new trilogy set to come to an end, I guess they have to finish it.
Yep.
The Rise of Skywalker, the 9th episode in the Skywalker saga, comes out in December. And we just want to give some of our thoughts on it. What Disney could possibly do to it. The trailer is rumored to come out next week. We've gotten one trailer and like a sizzle reel kind of thing. But I don't know if the excitement for this movie is there, Elijah.
It's not for me. So
Bennett.
There's not much of anything going on in the Star Wars world anymore.
Yep.
So after The Force Awakens came out, it was followed up by the not well received The Last Jedi, which I have here, this nice poster that I received. Not a fan of this movie. Watched it last night. Makes absolutely no sense. But the Rise of Skywalker comes out. It stars Daisy Ridley coming back as Rey. Wow.
Nice. Love to hear it.
Kind of character arc. Adam Driver as now Supreme Leader Snoke. Not
course.
Snoke, Kylo Ren. Wow.
Who cares?
Who
They're
cares?
interchangeable at this
They're
point.
interchangeable. He's probably the only one with any character arc.
What could resemble a character arc?
Could
yes.
resemble. Oscar Isaac back as Poe to do nothing, and also John Boyega back as Finn to do the same thing as he did in the last 2, which is also nothing.
Yes, so you have Pointless Story and Coma. That's it.
And Coma. So then we have Mark Hamill, supposedly back as Luke. How much he'll be in it, I don't know. Carrie Fisher, R.I.P., back as Leia. Through the form of digital recreation, nothing could go wrong with this.
Wow, 21st century is here.
Well, actually, they're not digitally recreating her. They are using old footage out of context in this movie.
Oh, that's so good.
Out of context.
I'm gonna leave. It's ridiculous.
And I said the last 2 movies, where the heck is Lando? Billy D. Williams back as Lando in this one.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is exciting, only for probably Disney to kill him off, because he is, of course, an originally
true. Anybody gonna get killed off.
Yes, you're on watch, Chewie.
They're killing off the old guard to bring in the new guard. Wow.
So the movie is written and directed by J.J. Abrams.
The better of the new directors.
Yes, the better of the new directors.
Lesser
Bennett,
of 2 evils.
Yes, that's a great way to put it. Yes, I agree.
But Bennett, I'm sure you would love to bring up this man. Also written by Chris Terrio. Now, I'm not sure if the audience at home knows who Chris Terrio is. Chris Terrio has written such hits as Batman vs. Superman and The Justice League.
See,
Wow.
I'm not excited for episode 9. I'm excited for the episode 9 director's cut, where it'll make sense.
only in the director's cut. Not in the actual movie.
Whenever 2 characters in this movie just scream that they have the same mother, and they're like, "Oh, we're friends now." Martha,
Wow.
Do you say Martha?
Where'd you know that name?
Do you know that from Batman vs Superman?
Didn't see it.
You didn't see it? Batman and Superman are enemies the entire movie until they figure out both of their mothers have the same first name, Martha.
Wow.
To which then they join sides.
Hey, Martha. Wow, that's a great cause to get behind. Yes.
Martha Hamlet, Christian Hamlet's mother?
Whoa. Is Christian Hamlet the new part of the trio? Wow. Well, I beat Christian in Fantasy this week by 0.4 points. Wow.
Yes, wow. Congratulations.
Sorry, Christian. Sorry, just football talk.
So, quick catch-up of what we know. This is what they have set up through these movies, Bennett. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kylo Ren is very bad.
Yes,
he's a bad guy, just for reasons.
No, well, I wouldn't say he's very bad. Obviously, you're going to get your redemption arc, but,
Yes, that
they're going to redeem him.
They are 100% going to redeem this
man.
Thing
about at the end, I guarantee it.
The strangest thing about Kylo Ren is he's literally the only person in the whole new trilogy that has ever shown different emotions. Ever. Everyone else is just stone-faced. Rey, stone-faced. Tell me what she was thinking in Last Jedi. I don't know.
I don't know either. They took her out of the plot the last 30 minutes.
I honestly forgot she was in the movie franchise.
So the rebellion has like 15 people in it. That's stupid. Luke, as far as we know, is dead. R.I.P. Ruin Johnson, as we like to call him around here. Not a fan favorite decision there at the end of that movie.
No, it's one of those decisions that's like, all right, last minute, this thing's about to go to theaters. Screw it, we'll kill him.
And after The Force Awakens had a huge setup for The Last Jedi, The Last Jedi has absolutely no setup for this one, Elijah.
Yes.
So,
what about it?
So here's what we know about the movie. Kylo is bad and Rey is good. I'm sure at some point they will fight. The Emperor
and
is...
then Kylo will become good. Wow.
Yes,
so
wow.
At some point, it's inevitable. He's going to become a good character.
But there has to be a bad guy, so they have told us the Emperor is back, because what else could they do? Tie it back into the original trilogy.
Well, they could write a new character, but...
Whoa. They did that with Snoke, and fans didn't like him, so kill him off and bring back the Emperor.
Yeah, he was in Force Awakens for about 30 seconds. There's a lot of mystery, and then, bam, we'll cut him in half.
New characters, quote-unquote, Jaina and quote-unquote Zori Bliss are sure to add nothing to the mix.
Is Zori Bliss? I thought she was Mandalorian.
No, that's what they want you to think, so you'll think it's cool and you'll see the movie.
See, yes.
Who are they? that's an honest question. I don't know who they are.
So Jaina is a new lady, which we'll get into. I have some theories about her, with a bow and arrow.
Whoa.
And Zori Bliss, yes.
In the Star Wars universe?
Yes.
She's going to have a bow and arrow?
Yes.
Dear God. Help us. Okay, what's next? Who's
Zori Bliss is a bounty hunter who they have strategically made to look like Boba Fett so that you will like this character.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay. So, I have a few yes or no questions for you guys of what you think, really... What is the stupidest thing Disney could do in this movie? Because they've set up absolutely nothing. So, Finn, will he be revealed to be Lando's son?
Sure, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Bennett?
Yes.
No, I'm going to say big time. This is Star Wars,
Of course.
Everyone is everyone's son.
Yep.
They're just going to throw it a casual line. My son was taken from me.
After they kill off Han Solo, they got to make Lando the dad of Finn. Wow.
So the new character, Jaina, is also an African-American. Will she be revealed to be Finn's sister and therefore Lando's daughter?
There's going to be a whole new Luke and Leia situation
yes.
here.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
I don't know about that. I didn't know she was a thing until 10 seconds ago. So, no, I don't know. No.
I think that she will be Finn's sister.
Okay.
I do not think that they will be Lando's kids.
Okay.
But I do think they will be related.
Related somehow?
So yes.
Yeah.
Will Luke be retconned and said he is not dead or brought back to life?
No. I don't think so.
No, I think absolutely. I think it's a lot like we've mentioned this before, like Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Except they're not going to bring him back as Luke the White, as they say. No,
because that's not culturally appropriate anymore.
No. Luke the color neutral, probably.
Non-binary Luke.
Yes, non-binary.
That's it. Oh my gosh, that's it. I am here. I do not conform to these standards.
No one's ever really gone.
That's right. So,
That's a good point. I forgot that was in the thing. That's a good point. He might come back. He's coming back. Yeah. No one's ever really gone.
Will Kylo Ren die in an act of redemption?
No, they're going to keep him alive.
But you think
he's
going to
redeem himself in real life, and then he'll live on and become like a Jedi or something. I don't know. It'll be something stupid like that. Kill him, please, though.
I do think this is the most obvious redemption arc ever set up ever.
I've been calling that, I think, the entire series. I have to go, but you guys have a
good fun.
Sorry, cut it short. Yes, great seeing you.
Yes, wow.
Bennett, nice meeting you, buddy.
Wow, absolutely.
You guys enjoy.
Wow.
I'll see you.
So now back without Elijah. So you think Kylo Ren will die in an act of redemption or just be redeemed?
Well, the obvious choice from a filmmaking standpoint is to, kill him off. He's a bad guy. It will be an act of redemption, but I don't think they will. Knowing Star Wars, it's just, there's literally everything is thrown out the window. So, yes, no, I don't even know if I care.
He should not be redeemed. Everything they have done in the last 2 movies has set up for him not to be redeemed, but he will. Because this is Disney, and everyone deserves a second chance unless you have done something culturally wrong.
Right, unless you are James Gunn. In that case...
Well, they did give him a second chance.
Yes, well, thank you, Twitter, for that one.
Will Rose Tico do something more stupid than her "that's how we're going to win" moment in The Last Jedi?
Well, I think, just back to the broader spectrum of things, nothing could have been as insanely baffling as what she did. I've said this numerous times, she was going to save Finn, but also destroy the rest of the hope for the galaxy and what is known as the last remaining Jedi. She was going to do that just to save Finn. So, probably not. I think they've learned their lesson with her. But I would not be surprised if she does another swoop and kill the whole
They're going to double down with her. They hated the reaction that people gave to her. They're going to double down and say, we don't care that you don't like her. She's going to be in this movie a lot.
Oh, yes.
And she will do something to contribute, I guarantee.
No, this honestly, it might just be Rise of Rose.
Rise of Rose. Okay, so here's another. This one I think it better not happen. Will Broom Kid make an appearance? Famously put at the end of The Last Jedi, holding up a broom.
No, I actually thought about this before. I think that Rose, maybe this would only make sense, would mention it to Rey or Kylo, depending on how he's feeling that day. They're going to go back. Maybe at the end of the film. This is going to be the final wrap-up. They're going to go back and they're going to meet the kid, and they're going to train them, and it's going to be a whole new thing of Jedi. But yes,
Rose is going to adopt this child and be his mother.
Rose is also Force-sensitive.
Oh my gosh. So, to me, Broom Kid was an example of... We got home from the movie, and my dad knew. I was like, what the heck did I just watch? My dad said... That's Disney, Carson. Everyone has to be special and important so they can get everyone's money. Broom Kid was saying anyone can be a Jedi. Anyone can make a difference.
Now, I actually, believe it or not, thought that the Broom Kid thing was pretty decent.
I didn't like it.
No, I thought it was cool because it was like, well, yeah, so how does someone become a Jedi? I guess they're just born with the midichlorians. But... a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought, hey, this is just a little sign that Star Wars isn't going to die.
Ever.
Mainly because there's too much money.
But Bennett, he was holding up the broom like a lightsaber. It was metaphorical.
In case the Force sensitivity zoom broom trick that he did was not clear enough, he has to hold it like a lightsaber.
So, J.J. Abrams has said this movie will tie in all 3 trilogies. Okay? They're already bringing back...
the original, prequel,
yes.
And... Wow.
Yes. So, they're already bringing back the Emperor. Will Hayden Christensen, Obi-Wan Kenobi as Ewan McGregor, or Yoda return in this film?
No, I think they're all 3 going to return to this film.
Absolutely, I think so too.
No, you know what? I think honestly, they've run out of characters at this point. They're milking the original trilogy, so I think they're gonna bring back Vader. They're gonna be like, he didn't die.
I haven't even thought about it. So Hayden Christensen back as Anakin or Darth Vader?
Yes, absolutely.
I think that they will all three be in the movie.
Oh, big time.
Maybe not Yoda because he was in the last one, but definitely Hayden Christensen and definitely Ewan McGregor. Even if Ewan McGregor just pops in to say, and tune in to Obi-Wan on Disney Plus next year for $15.99 a month. Come check it out.
The whole film will stop, and he'll look directly in the camera and say, remember to subscribe to Disney Plus.
Will Disney continue their trend of killing original trilogy males? Lando is on watch this movie. They got Han the first one. They got Luke the second one. Is Lando on watch?
I think what they're going to do is the Disney choice would be to just put them all in a spaceship. Leia, Lando, that one guy from the one scene in episode 4, that one alien guy. We're going to bring back all the characters and then fly them into the sun.
Yes.
Let's just kill them all. Because as famously as Kylo said it, let the past die. Kill it if you have
Nobody will be begging us for more sequels if we just kill everyone.
That's true. If you kill all the characters, you can't make any more of the Skywalker trilogy.
Speaking of original trilogy things, R2-D2 has been basically shunned. This
now that doesn't even make any sense to me as to why they would not include R2, but include C-3PO. Like, they're kind of a dynamic, but I guess now that we have a plethora of droids, R2 is just kind of fallen by the wayside.
Will R2 have over or under 3 minutes of screen time?
It'll be under. Now, the real question is, will he have over or under 3 beeps in the film?
You know, because they're giving a lot of screen time to this BB-8 and the new droid D-O. Very clever.
Remember D-O.
So these are just characters. Well, just use R2 and C-3PO. They don't need.
Well, see, R2 looks like a trash can.
Yes.
Where D-O looks like a cute little funnel on top of a wheel. And, I think it's going to resonate with the kids more and definitely pump out those toy sales.
Will Rey be related to anyone of significance? In The Last Jedi, they told us no. I think JJ is going to say yes.
See, that was the great thing about The Last Jedi, because it blue-balled you, all of you guys, by saying, oh, she's just a nobody. But then I thought, I was like, I guess that ties into the theme with the whole broom kid thing. Anybody could be a Jedi. But, I think she's both going to be related to Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker.
How is that possible?
They're going to make it possible.
I think they might do something to make her related to Palpatine. I could see that.
Now, if they did that, I will be pleasantly surprised. If they said that she is some sort of... It's like with... I suppose you could say Anakin Skywalker is sort of related to Palpatine. They said, I don't know if this is canon still, but that he was willed into existence by the Force from... I think it was Pelagius and Sidious.
I think it was Palpatine, yeah.
Yeah, Sidious. They willed him, and I believe that they might just, come back and say she was willed into the Force. Or willed.
I think they might say she's a clone.
Now we're getting into a whole nother theory. Cloning. Will it make a return?
I think with Rey, I don't know if they do it, but I could see if they said she was a clone. I wouldn't put my money on that, but they need to do something other than, oh, you're just here and you're powerful, let me tell you, and Kylo wants to kill you. Yeah,
no, I really wish she was a clone. I really see the best theory that I have seen floating around is that she's a clone, and Dark Rey is the original Rey, and she's super old.
Oh, that's a Vision 100%.
I know.
They would not show that in the trailer if it was not a Vision. I want it to be real. It should be real.
Oh,
it's not.
It should definitely be real, but will it? Not a chance, because that is too cool for Disney to do.
Too cool for Disney. Okay, Bennett, now I want to get into some of the actual predictions that we think will happen in the movie. I have a few ideas I want to run by you, just to see, bounce them off you, see what you think. My thinking going into this is, what is the dumbest thing Disney can do, but it's also in reason? I think the absolute dumbest thing they could do is time travel. I don't think they'll go that far. I think they could just full-on endgame it, but I don't know if they will. So I think, first off, as I said before, the new girl is definitely Finn's sister. They will tie that in somehow. Oh, because you'd think, love interest, but no, they're not just going to get rid of Rose like that. So they got to have them be related some way, so there's no competition for sweet Rose. Right.
No. Well, I do want to touch up on the time travel thing. I don't know about. See, it all goes back to the Last Jedi. I have no idea what they're gonna do. But the Last Jedi was so far beyond mind-bogglingly stupid and redundant that anything is possible. And I do believe they are gonna do time travel.
Oh, wow.
That would make sense. That would make sense because as we've seen in the expanded universe, that time travel is canon. They bring back, I believe it's Ahsoka, just doing some weird time travel stuff. I didn't watch all the show because not into it. But and it totally ruined that scene that I found absolutely powerful, even in a children's show, the death of Ahsoka, and we'll just bring her back.
Bring everyone back.
Yeah, exactly, and that will give way to bringing Luke back, and then we're gonna bring back Hayden Christensen, and we're gonna bring back.
Full on Endgame.
Yes, no, we're gonna bring them all, just like at the end of Endgame, where all the portals open up. Yeah, that's going to be them, and all the Jedi are going to show up for one big epic battle, because this is Hollywood.
I have something very similar to that. I'll get to that. I'm going to go progress through my theories.
Right.
So, as I said, Finn and Rose will get together, because plot.
Yes, Finn and Rose will get together, in case that wasn't clear enough at the end of Last Jedi. Yes, we will cement it with a full-on sex scene.
Wow, I don't know if they'll go that far.
You never know.
So Poe, he's also in the movie, if you forgot about him, will continue his trend of doing nothing to aid the plot. Now, I know what you're thinking, Bennett. The three main characters of this movie have maybe had 5 seconds of interaction throughout all these movies.
Right.
They might have a trio in this movie, but nobody cares because these guys aren't friends. So,
see, you said Poe is going to do nothing in this film. I think that the real question is, who are they going to slap a pink-haired wig on to berate him?
Poe.
The whole film?
Maybe they'll make Poe the...
Oh, yes. He'll grow his hair out and he'll dye it pink, and then he will fly.
Holdo will have become an idol to him. So in her death, he honors her with his pink hair.
It's actually a real good theory. And it's kind of upsetting.
Now on my list. Do you remember in Force Awakens where Maz Kanata said something along the lines of Chewie was her boyfriend and she liked that Wookiee?
Wow.
You remember that?
Did she really say, I like that Wookiee?
Yeah, she said, I like that Wookiee. It will be insinuated in the movie that Maz and Chewie had some form of past physical relationship.
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some mix of Maz and Chewie love child. Some weird abomination between Maz and a Wookiee.
So Luke, despite my wishes, actually is dead. Right. I don't think JJ's going to go behind Ryan's back like that.
Yes.
His back like that and just full on bring Luke back to life. I also don't think Luke will be in the movie that much. I think he'll have 1 or 2 Force Ghost scenes, but I think that they are moved on from Luke and is the biggest missed opportunity in cinematic history.
Absolutely.
That they have absolutely done Luke so wrong.
No, I think you are right, because having Luke as a main part of the film would kind of be too good. I think, honest to God, if I'm being 100% serious, it's all going to be flashbacks. It's all going to be flashbacks, and he's not actually going to have anything to do with the film. It's just
flashbacks
to pad out. Yeah, honestly.
Oh, okay. So, do you remember JJ directed Force Awakens?
Yes. Yeah,
and it was very heavily compared to A New Hope.
A New Hope, yeah.
So, that was obviously the first film of that trilogy. This is the last film of this trilogy. So what was the last film in the original trilogy, Bennett?
That was Return of the Jedi.
Yes, and what was brought back in Return of the Jedi? Death Star 2.
Death Star 2.
Star Killer Base 2. Yes. It's happening.
We have semi-hollowed out a planet. We're going to trick them this time, and it's going to be fully operational, but they won't know it until it's too late.
They brought back the Emperor. They're going to bring back Star Killer Base 2.
Yes.
Because why not? It'd be an homage.
Well, yeah, and really, I think the question on everyone's mind is, will there be a Jedi Rock 2?
Oh, gosh. I think that JJ is going to think this is clever, and this is going to be the stupidest thing on Earth to bring back Star Killer Base. So, next on my predictions list, Lando and Chewie, obviously, going to be flying the Falcon. This new Death Star Killer Base 2, someone's got to blow it up.
Someone has to.
They will sacrifice both themselves and the Falcon to destroy Star Killer Base 2, killing Lando, Chewie, and getting rid of the Falcon.
Yes. Instead of shooting it with a laser torpedo, they are just going to fly themselves into the center of the planet and blow it up.
So there we go. Get rid of those people. So
that's an easy out.
The Emperor, of course, is back.
Yes.
The Emperor will use Kylo, double cross him. Shocker.
Yes.
Brutal double cross. It has been heavily speculated and leaked that the Emperor wants to steal Rey and Kylo's force powers. So he will double cross Kylo. This is my big ending to the movie. Here we go. He will double cross Kylo, steal both Rey and Kylo's force powers, which makes no sense because you can't do that, but whatever. After a confrontation with Leia, Kylo will have a change of heart. And this is when he realizes the Emperor is double crossing him. And the Knights of Ren will side with the Emperor after Kylo switches sides. The Knights of Ren will be killed by Force Ghost Luke. I think that they set up in the last one intentionally that Force Ghosts can do stuff that normally they can't. Shoot lightning.
They can kind of manifest into the physical world.
So Luke is going to kill the Knights of Ren. It was heavily rumored that he would kill them in the last one, but it never happened because Luke can't get to do cool things. So
we'll put him on a rock.
So Luke will kill the Knights of Ren. Rey will defeat the Emperor. This is kind of time. This is where I tie back into your thing where they're going to bring back all the Jedi.
Right.
After they are double-crossed and they steal, their force powers are stolen, Kylo will be defeated. I don't know if he'll be killed, but he'll be defeated. And it's Rey versus the Emperor. Rey doesn't have the Force. 1,000 generations live in you now, Rey, was told to her by Luke Skywalker. So,
actual great line.
The Force ghosts of Luke, Yoda, Anakin, and Obi-Wan, and any other Jedi they want to bring back, will appear to give Rey the power to defeat the Emperor in what I can only be describing as the stupidest thing I've ever thought of in my life.
No, I think that you were spot on. They're all.
Am I onto something here, Bennett?
No, it's going to be exactly as you predict. They're all going to put their hand on her back while she's kind of slipped away during the big battle. She's kind of defeated. She's like, "What will I do? I need your help, Luke." And he'll say, "Use the Force." It's a callback, and
to everything.
Yes, and they're all going to eat. Qui-Gon's going to be there. We're going.
Oh yes, Qui-Gon will be there. Yes.
Yes. No, and they're all going to give Rey the midichlorians through the Force after death to empower her and become what is probably going to be called a Super Jedi.
That's how it's going down. I think I figured it out.
No, and I do want to go back to your Leia meets Kylo face to face and has a change of heart. I think that could definitely happen.
It was I think they said when Carrie Fisher died, she filmed a scene in a movie where she confronted Kylo. But it wasn't in The Last Jedi, so it's got to be in this one.
Yes, no, Carrie Fisher, rest in peace, God rest your soul, but no, that's good. I'm glad they have some footage. I was just imagining some sort of weird composite shot. Like, she'll say one line, and then she'll be in a different outfit. She'll say another line. It'll just kind of be Frankenstein together. But as long as they have some footage, I think it could actually work. And I literally cannot think of anything else that could happen between the two.
So we now have the Emperor defeated, and all that's left is Kylo and Rey. And what have they said? This stupid trilogy, got to have balance, light and dark. Reylo, it's happening. They set up some form of emotional connection between them last film. Reylo will conceive a love child to balance out the Force. End of series. End of Skywalker movies. It's over. They killed it. Thank you, Kathleen Kennedy.
No, that's a decent theory. The only issue is now that they have another character that is left alive, they must make at least 3 more movies about that character. Because that's just naturally what Disney will do.
They got to run it into the ground until it's 100% dead.
No, they have to beat the dead horse to a pulp.
But, Bennett, what we have to look forward to is after this, Kathleen Kennedy is rumored to be stepping down. She'll be gone. We won't have to put up with her destroying Star Wars anymore. And our theater now has assigned seating, so we don't have to wait in line for 2 to 3 hours to be disappointed. We can show up on time and be disappointed. So
yes, thank you. I was getting so tired of showing up to the movies every year at this point and waiting 3 hours only to just be kicked in the face for about 2.5 hours.
Thank you, Star Wars. Thank you, Disney. So Bennett, those are our predictions. Do you have anything else you want to just throw in at the end? What could Disney do to destroy our souls? Even more.
What can Disney do? Well, we didn't talk about how the Emperor is coming back.
Oh, that's true. How is he coming back?
Well, at this point, I don't know what's canon. It's kind of like Terminator. If it doesn't work, it's not canon anymore. But, he could either come back as some sort of droid-esque hologram thing. His weird Force soul is kind of in a droid. He could be a clone, because everyone knows he does have cloning technology. Or, I did see that one theory, it was a while ago, that tweet that did predict the title of the movie. It said he's coming back with Grievous parts, and I think that is a perfectly fine way to shoehorn General Grievous into this.
Just bring everyone back.
Yeah, well, General Grievous is almost as cool as Boba Fett, dare I say. So, we have to bring him back. And I'm surprised Boba Fett hasn't been mentioned yet, at least.
Oh, they'll be in The Mandalorian for sure. Also, check out The Mandalorian on Disney+.
Yes, it'll be in the middle of the scene. He'll look directly at the camera. Yes, check out The Mandalorian. And don't forget to catch Cassian.
Don't forget to catch Cassian. So, I am very excited for this movie to let me down, Bennett.
Yes, no, I'm excited for this to come to a close. It's been a ride. It's been a wild ride. And I can probably say with confidence that the new Star Wars trilogy has contributed to the high rate of depression here in America.
Oh, gosh. So Star Wars will never die. It will always be around. But I hope there's no episode 10, 11, 12. We don't need that. No, thank you.
Like they said when they picked up the license, if you were born when the original trilogy came out, you will not be able to see the end of Star Wars because it will never stop coming.
Ever.
Never.
It's Disney will use it until it is 100% run into the ground. So, Bennett, us here at Hot Takes, Elijah included, I know you had to head out, would like to thank you for coming on the show.
No, it's been an honor and a pleasure. I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Wow, thank you. Do you have any social media they could follow you on, Reddit or something? I know you're not.
Yes, if you guys want to see my shit posts, definitely check them out on Reddit. Nar Marks, because I forgot the L. 2 underscores there. Everything else, I don't have social media because everyone just kind of argues.
Very true.
Yes. But yeah, no. If you guys are ever interested, go to bandcamp.com/Forbidden Hymn to check out my music. It's pretty heavy stuff, but you know, I do it for the love of the game and the kids out there. Thank you for having me, and thank you for being such a gracious host. And I assure you, we are Star Wars fans. I promise. Thank you.
So, thank you guys for tuning into this special episode of Hot Take Special Rise of Skywalker Predictions video. Tune into our regular episodes as always, and we can't wait for Star Wars to destroy our hearts again.
Thank you.